Good morning. Welcome to Unit 4B. How old is your body? Looking at the picture of the man, do you think he eats too much or he doesn't eat enough? He probably eats too much, I think. Do you recognize who this is? Yeah, it's Brad Pitt. How old do you think he is? Well, he's 50. Do you recognize her? Well, it's Scarlett Johansson. How old do you think she is? Well, she's going to be 30 this year. Some people look younger than what they are. Some people look older than what they are. Read the article below, How Old is Your Body? And answer the three questions. 1. Is our body age the same as our calendar age? 2. How can we calculate our body age? And 3. What should we do if our body age is older than our calendar age? Now stop the video and answer the questions in your book. Let's check our answers. Is our body age the same as our calendar age? Well, not always. Our body age can be much younger or much older than our calendar age, even 18 years difference. 2. How can we calculate our body age? We can calculate our body age by answering questions about the way we live. And finally, what should we do if our body age is older than our calendar age? If our body age is older than our calendar age, we should change our lifestyle. This is Tariq. He's a record producer and he's age 32. The article is about his lifestyle choices, what exercise he does, about his personality, and on the next page what he eats and drinks, how he likes to spend his time, and about his social life. I want you to read the article and tell me 2 things that he does that are good and 2 things that he does that are not so good. Pause the tape now and read the article. Read the article again and underline the things that Tariq does that are good and circle the things that he does that are bad. Now stop the video and mark the answers in your book. Firstly, let's check the things that he does that are bad. He doesn't do enough exercise. He's quite pessimistic, always thinking things will go wrong. He probably eats too much meat. He doesn't drink enough water. He drinks a lot of coffee. He's too busy, sometimes spending 14 hours a day working. Let's look at a few things that Tariq does that are good. He plays squash. He eats quite a lot of fresh food and a lot of fruit. He doesn't drink any beer. He wears sunscreen when he goes to the beach. He has a few close friends. We use too much and too many to say more than is good. There is too many snakes. She's wearing too much makeup. He is too tall to ride the bicycle. Quantifiers: too much, too many. Look at the statements 1 to 4. She is too tired to do the housework. Why don't you help her? 2. I'm stressed. I have too much work. 3. My diet is unhealthy. I eat too many cakes and sweets. It's too hot to go for a walk. Now, answer questions A to D. Now stop the video and answer the questions in your book. Let's check our answers. What do too, too much, and too many mean? They mean more than you need. What word do you use after too? She is too tired. It's too hot to go for a walk. So we use their adjectives. We use adjectives after too. Which one do you use for uncountable nouns? Work is an uncountable noun. So too much. So for uncountable nouns, too much. And for countable nouns, I eat too many cakes and sweets. Cakes and sweets are countable nouns, so we use too many with countable nouns. We use enough to say all that is necessary. She is tall enough to ride the bicycle. He isn't tall enough to ride the bicycle. Quantifier, enough. Look at the statements and questions 1 to 4. Do you eat enough vegetables? Has she got enough water? We don't have enough money to buy expensive clothes. This bag isn't big enough for your laptop. Now answer questions A to C. Now stop the video and answer the questions in your book. Let's check our answers. 1. We use enough before or after a noun. Enough vegetables, enough water, enough money. We use enough before a noun. We use enough before or after an adjective. Big enough, so it comes after an adjective. And the meaning of enough? All that is necessary. Is Tom's sweater too big or not big enough? Tom's sweater is not big enough. Is Kevin's sweater too big or not big enough? Kevin's sweater is too big. It's not big enough. It's big enough. It's a bit too big. It's a bit too big. It's too heavy. It's heavy enough. It's too heavy. She eats too much. She eats enough. She eats too much. There aren't enough people. There are too many people. There are too many people. Quantifiers: a little, very little, a few, very few. Look at the examples 1 to 4 and answer the questions A, B and C. Now stop the video and answer the questions in your book. Let's check our answers. A. We use a little, very little, a few, very few to talk about small quantities. We use A little, a few, very little, very few for uncountable nouns. Sugar, uncountable nouns. A little sugar. Whiskey, an uncountable noun. Very little. So we use a little and very little for uncountable nouns. And for countable nouns, chips, a few. Friends are very few. So for countable nouns, we use a few, very few. Match the phrases 1 to 6. I drink too much coffee. I'm too fat. I work too many hours. I don't do enough exercise. I drink a little alcohol. I have a few close friends, with their meanings A through to F. For example, I drink too much coffee means F. I drink more than I should. Now stop the video and answer the questions in your book. Grammar. Quantifiers: many, much, a lot of, none. Choose the correct word or phrase for each sentence. For example, how much, how many tea do you drink? Tea is an uncountable noun, so how much tea do you drink? Now please complete exercises 2 through to 10. Now stop the video and answer the questions in your book. What's your body age? Do your quiz and find out. Read the questionnaire and circle your answers. Look at questions 1 through to 12. Answer A, B, C, or in some cases D. Now stop the video and answer the questions in your book. Now transfer your answers from questions 1 to 12 onto this page. For example, these are my answers. How to calculate your body age. Start with your calendar age. How old are you? Then you either add or subtract to that figure depending on your answers. My body age is 48, so it's 2 years younger than my calendar age. Please work out what your body age is. This is the end of the lesson. Please make sure you have completed the exercises in your book for the teacher to check.